I have constantly kept you guys updated since this account went to motion. Find GG33 was suspended. The plan was very simple. As soon as that account is suspended, this one comes into motion. If this account gets suspended, another one comes to motion, and yada, yada, yada. Keep it going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny. It doesn't stop. I also told you who was responsible for taking my account out. The War Room has people inside Twitter. That's 100% undeniable. Now, the thing is, they don't have anyone inside TikTok or IG, and I do. So if people want to play games, we can play games because I got bullets too. How's that sound? Second, this War Room operation, there's a lot of people in this. There's a lot of people in this War Room. They basically, all the big podcasters are pretty much War Room members. And what they do is you go around in different circuits and you start supporting each other. So they basically all prop each other up. So, Jumper's podcast, Patrick Bet David and his Valuetainment, all these guys pretty much are War Room members. And what they do is they prop other War Room members up. Now, most of these guys, 80, 70% of what they're saying, I agree with. Here's the problem. They went after me. I didn't seek war. Now I understand why I gave 3 of Joe Rogan's best friends numerology readings, killed it. Now I understand why I went on Joe Rogan's best friend podcast, fucking killed it, and never could get on. Because Joe Rogan is affiliated with the War Room. Now, he wasn't stupid enough to have Tate on. He let Patrick Bet David do that. But what he does is he props up people and he shows support from the side. That's what he does. He props up people who support Tate. And here's where Rumble comes in. So I know a lot about what actually went on. I probably know more than anyone outside the group because they targeted me and I had to do what I had to do. These people, they basically cross-promote each other. And they have members all over who people aren't aware of members. So Rumble comes in because they knew the Tates would get thrown off. And as soon as that happened, Rumble was set up the same way I was set up with this account when anything happened to Find GG33. They had Rumble set up as soon as social media banned their ass. And they knew it was going to happen because of the techniques they were using. I mean, you can't do what these guys did and not get banned. I'm not going to go into details. I know them. But I'm not going to put all their information out there. There's War Room members I'm not going to name. Quite frankly, because these are big names. And I'm not going to mess with certain people. Flat out. But I will tell you this. If people target me, I will make sure it is painful for them too on social media. As War Room members found out when they got me suspended and then they were sending me their list of demands. Listen to this. These guys got me suspended on last Thursday and they were sending me a list of demands they wanted if I ever wanted my account back. And they said I could get my account back on Monday if I comply with their demands. I'm looking at these guys like, do they realize I'm a fire snake? I'm like, what are you guys doing? So I made my own phone call and I got my own fucking account back on Friday and they realized all their fucking leverage was gone. So now they might go after other people I'm close with. And I'm telling them right now, you do that, I will axe your accounts on TikTok. I'm being very, very blunt here. Any damage comes to any of my group members, and I know it's you, I am going after you on other platforms. By the way, I'll get my people turned back on because I got a link too. How shocked were you when you saw me get back on? How shocked were you when you say, wait a second, we just paid to get this guy removed. How is he back on? And again, you guys did some damage. My Twitter spaces are deactivated, so I do have some battle scars on that account. No doubt about it. I definitely have some battle scars. I'm not going to get those huge 800 people following in this account on the spaces I do on that one. And that's fine because, right now we have people sending my spaces all over YouTube, TikTok. My spaces are going all over now, as they should. And we're not going to have a Q&A this time. I know people want to come on here and give me their birthday and yada, yada, yada. We'll have a time and place for that. But I want people to understand, these people have suppressed me. It wasn't just big tech. Now I understand War Room has tried to suppress me for about 4 or 5 years. The level they went to, and because I'm in the same market they are, I have the ability to turn people against them in their market. Uh-oh. Yo, David Patrick Bet, what's your operation and Valuetainment running? About 100K a month? I just leaped you on TikTok. You've had that account for 2-3 years. I had it for 4 months. My operation is 5 figures. Yours is 6. I'm not just going to teach you about numerology and astrology, pal. I'm going to teach you about capitalism. Because I pull more revenue off my small budget than you. And I'm coming down to Florida. See, all you guys, you quarter the fucking podcast market. And you only let your own fucking people in. Well, now that this information is out, I'm building my own fucking podcast. Fuck you people. And I'm going to have all those people you blackballed talking about fucking the left and their suppression and all this other bullshit. You talk about free speech. Go on fucking Rumble and start talking shit about the Tates. You'll be fucking suspended quicker than if you talk about seeing on YouTube. This is all lies, and they want to call themselves fucking men of honor. Men of honor, my ass. You don't talk about fucking getting canceled, talking about how unfair it is, and at the same time, get your people on Twitter to try to cancel me. Oh, and now you found out I got backups, you want to go for weak links. Nah, bro, we're not going to play that game. We're not going to play that fucking game at all. I will have more pull than all of you guys by the end of the year. Mark my fucking words. And I want you to know something. I didn't need any of your fucking help that did it. I got my own fucking team now. And you know what I do have? I got people with 10 figures backing me too. So I advise you to stop playing games. I advise you to stop trying to get my account suspended because it will not work. And what I'm going to do on other platforms to cut you, you're not going to be able to recover from. I can retire right now. I don't need any more money. I don't have Andrew Tate money. I'm not a fucking 28 life path. But I know people way richer than him. And I got enough money to retire. So if you want to go to war, then fuck it. I'll bring a whole ship down and I'll take you down with me. I'll expose this whole fucking operation. I don't give a fuck if you're conservatives. I do not care. I advise you to keep talking shit if you want to. I advise you to try to prop up your fucking struggling brand any way you can. And if you try to do some Carthage to Rome shit, when Carthage was the big dog and they saw Rome coming up and they fucking sent people to kill, they sent their best generals, they destroyed the Romans. You know what happened? Eventually Rome conquered their ass. And it was a war that did not need to happen. You underestimated who you're fucking with. Now, I know all your information and you definitely know some of mine. Keep this to words. Keep this to a battle of ideas and words, which you claim you believe in. If my account gets suspended, I will come back, just like I did last time. If my peoples get suspended, they will come back. Yeah, it'll cost me money, but they will come back. What I start on other social media platforms, your people will start going down left and right. Now, I don't want to do that. I advise you again, keep this to an idea of words and ideas. Let the best people win. Let the best organization win. You have all the advantages. All the advantages except one. You're not 33s. GG33 members, I will see you in Vegas for festivities. If I know you personally, you will be let in very quickly. If I never met you before, you're going to have to prove who the hell you are. Some of you I've talked to on the phone, some of you have not. You better have evidence that you're a GG33 or my Delta Force security people are not letting anyone in, no fucking exceptions. There will be no leaks, there will be nothing. If GG33 members are coming with their significant others, they will be let in when there is no training. When there is training, give them money to go to the slot machines, boys. GG33 gold members, 28th to 29th. Bronze and silver, 30th to 31st. We got the penthouse and a mansion. So, and this will probably be one of the last ones in Vegas because I'm moving my base of operations to Miami very soon. And we will be starting a real podcast. And Thor, President Trump's personal assistant of 4 years when he was in the White House, will be my co-host. We're going to have some of the best guests on, not just because of my connections, but because of this man's. And I'm going to make this very, very clear. They picked the enemy of me. They made an enemy of me. I didn't go around looking for heat. But now I understand how the suppression worked. I understand how big this organization is. And guess what? I'm the only one to draw blood, boys. The only one. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? You know what the answer is. Everyone else, take notes. By the end of this year, you will be bragging that you found GG33 before it blew up. I mean, pretty much everyone knows who's looking into numerology already knows. But when the plebs start finding out what GG33 is, flex on these motherfuckers for a long time. And unlike everyone else who's pushing a system, this is for the betterment of the world. And I don't really care if you think negatively about me or whatever. It's getting done. It's getting done. They really have no idea what's coming. But they will. This has been a GG33 production.